Thank you very much indeed. Now, joining us this morning in New York, as a matter of fact, is Buddy Carter. He's a Republican from the state of Georgia. Congressman, only two of these people, those arrested, 23, only two of them are from Georgia. What does that tell you about this group?
Well, obviously, this is a calculated performance on behalf of this group, and I'm glad that they labeled them as domestic terrorists, because these thugs, the irony that I find in this is that this proves just how important it is that we have good police protection, that we have proper training for our police because of incidents like this.
But this is the first time that I can remember, maybe I'm wrong here, but I think it's the first time that I've ever heard of this kind of violent protest with the arrested, people who are arrested, facing serious charges, domestic terrorism. We've not seen that before.
And they should. And we've got to send a message here. And you can make the argument that and make the case that this is a result of all the defund the police rhetoric that we've heard over the past few years. And the problems that we've had and keeping the morale up of our public safety officials, particularly of our police. There's no question that we need to be backing them more. And you're going to get some serious response from the state of Georgia. I can assure you of that. We take law and order very serious in the state of Georgia.
You got that look on your eye. It tells me there's some serious consequences. All right. Now, President Biden is talking about increasing taxes on billionaires. And we know that he's raising taxes on Medicare, soaking the rich is what he's doing. You're in the House Budget Committee.
Yes.
Thing.
Yes.
What can you do about this? Can you stop it?
Well, this is the irony again of this president who says he's not going to raise taxes on anyone making under $400,000. He's not going to audit them at all. But who's he going after? He says he wants to go after the billionaires, but he's really going after the waiters and the waitresses and trying to get to their tips and other things. We've got to stop this. This is madness.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but taxing the rich is popular.
It is popular.
There's a majority vote in favor of that in America.
Absolutely, and I get that, and I can tell you how we can do that. We can do it with the fair tax, because the fair tax is a consumption tax. It's fair, it's flat, it's simple.
But you're not going to get it.
Yeah, well, you are. Well,
under what circumstances would you get a flat tax?
Well,
you've got to run the House, the Senate, and probably the White House.
I understand, and I get your message. But my point is that Washington is about big ideas, and we need to have these big ideas. We need to have this discussion about changing the makeup, because people don't like paying taxes. They don't like paying income taxes. They don't like paying payroll taxes. But given the choice, they would prefer a consumption tax because they have control, and that's what we have to do.
I'm going to take you up. I don't have much time, but I'll take you up on that. A consumption tax is a sales tax. It would happen in the neighborhood. It'd have to be 20% sales tax to bring in enough revenue.
It would be 23% as opposed to the 33% that you're paying currently.
Yeah, but they did that in Britain when I lived there. They brought in this huge consumption tax, but they didn't get rid of the income tax.
Oh, well, that's and there's a danger in that. That's what we got to make sure happens. But the problem is that the administration and that the people in control, they don't want to lose control. Right now, they can control you. They can tell you what you can pay taxes on, what you're not. You get to make the decision if you have a consumption tax.
Congressman Buddy Carter, I've no idea what you're doing in New York City, because you're from Georgia.
Yes.
Enjoy the city, please, Congressman.
We will.
It was great to have you.